We're going to go over the Jets' schedule. The Jets won the game with a touchdown at the end of a kick return. To learn more about that game on Monday night, here's that link. But on Monday night, they lost Arron Rogers, and that was the biggest blow to their season. A guy that they can probably keep completely on to change their season and maybe go to the Super Bowl. Well, that's no more. Week 2 will be the Cowboys and Jets quarterback position. Dak Prescott and Zach Wilson will go at it. Garrett Wilson, Allen Lazard, Randall Cobb. At the position for the Cowboys, it will be Brian Cook, Michael Gallup, also at the receiver position, and C.D. Lamb. Brian Cook, the third receiver, is hurt, so they're going to rely on Kevin Trupipin maybe this weekend if Brian Cook is a no-go. He did not practice today. Week 3, the New England Patriots, Matt Jones and Zach Wilson will go at it. It'll be Breece Hall, Ramon Stevenson again. Week 4, we look at the matchup between the Chiefs. It'll be Zach Wilson and Patrick Mahomes. And Joey Bosa at the linebacker position. Jermaine Johnson. Like so many other. A first-round pick last year, took it at 26 out of the University of Florida State. Taken by the New York Jets. And Allen Lazard. For the Raiders, we look at Devontae Adams. It'll be Jimmy Garoppolo against Zach Wilson. Jimmy Garoppolo, as much as he is underrated as a quarterback and much crap they give him, he is a very good quarterback. And that's that. And he's so much better than Zach Wilson, it's not even funny. Quincy Williams had an awesome game against Week 11 will be back at the Bills. Quincy Williams, who had an awesome game against them, and Quentin Williams had a better game against them. We look at the linebacker position for the Bills. You look at Matt Milano. It'll be Wilson versus Josh Allen. And now we move on to Week 11. Again, Allen Lazard and Cobb and McCall Hardman Jr., Jason Waddle. Tyreek Hill, probably one of the two best combos in the game. Tua Tagovailoa had over 400 yards on Sunday against the Chargers. Game time 2 after Thanksgiving Day, Black Friday. Week 15, Dolphins refer to Week 12. Week 17, the Browns will play Sunday, and the Browns had an excellent defensive game, which is why I'm picking them at defense. He is their best defender on the Browns. And for the Jets, we look at C.J. Mosley. The Jets pressed quarterback. We look at Deshaun Watson and Wilson. Review the Jets schedule again. Week 1, Buffalo Bills. Final score was 22-16 overtime, in which the Jets took it back for the win on a kick return. At Dallas Cowboys, Week 2. Week 3, the 24th, it'll be the New England Patriots. Week 4, Kansas City Chiefs, 8:20 NBC, New York. Week 5, 4:25 at Denver Broncos. Week 6, Sunday, Philadelphia Eagles, 4:25. Week 7, bye. Week 8, 10:29 at New York Giants, 1 p.m. Week 9, Los Angeles Chargers, 8:15. Week 10 at Las Vegas Raiders, 8:20. Week 11, Sunday, December 19th, 4:25. Week 12, Miami Dolphins, 3 o'clock. Week 13, December 3rd, 1 p.m., Atlanta Falcons. Week 14, Houston Texans, 1 p.m. Week 15, 1 p.m. at Miami Dolphins. Week 16, 12:24, 1 o'clock, Washington Commanders. Week 17, December 28th, 8:15. Week 18 at New England Patriots to be announced. Week 4, note that The game starts at 8:20 in New York on a Sunday night. It starts at 7:20 in Kansas City. That's the Jets schedule. This is pre Arron Rogers, and then we'll do after Arron Rodgers is hurt. I had the Bills going 11-6 or 10-7. Now I lean towards more 10-7 after I saw their opening night. The Jets leaning 10-7, 9-8 was before Arron Rodgers wasn't hurt. Dolphins 10-7, Pats 4-12. Will I keep it more of the same? Bills 11-6, leaning towards 10-7 again. Dolphins 10-7 after they look so good against the Chargers. Jets 9-8, more likely 7-10 or 8-9 after Arron Rodgers goes down for the season. And Pats still finishing at 4-12. Tonight we've got Thursday night football, and it'll be the Vikings and the Eagles. The key matchups to watch out for there. It'll be the NFC champion Eagles, runner-up MVP Jalen Hurts, Vikings, Kirk Cousins, who had a good year last year, his best year of his career. You also look at Justin Jefferson, the best wide receiver in the game. For receivers, we look at A.J. Brown for the Eagles and Devontae Smith for the Eagles as well. Injury report update. Garrett Boundary is out. Marcus Davenport is questionable. Christian Dotson is also questionable for Thursday night with an ankle injury. On the Philadelphia Eagles side, linebacker Nick Dean is on IR. He is out. Cathan Gain running back out. Reed Blankenship out. James Bryce cornerback out. And Fletcher Cox questionable for the Eagles. So it could be an interesting game as the Eagles have a lot of people hurt, but some of them aren't very star players, as the Minnesota Vikings have the Eagles have 5 people out or questionable. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report.
Well, first of all, this is what they were doing every night. Waiting on Chris Jones to sign this contract.
Did you light that candle? Did you light that candle just now, or was that lit before the show? You're just doing the show by candlelight? Like, what's going on in there?
It's been lit. It's been lit. It's been lit. I like it to smell good wherever I am. But that's what they were doing. Here's what Chris Jones does. And people got this misconstrued, because I got into some battles with some fans about the Chris Jones absence. Well, they only gave up 14 points. Chris Jones has done his most damage on critical downs and critical situations for the Kansas City Chiefs. And having him back now to have the ability to close out games, but not only that, affords Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator, not to have to add people into the rush to try to pressure the quarterback. This is a significant difference in how they can play defense now, especially when you're trying to dictate protection and dictate how offensive lines will try to protect their quarterback and use that against them. So his implementation is not just a good player. It changes your perspective as a defense, because the offense has to account for him, and somewhere else you'll create a vulnerability or a weak spot.